I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got Trey Jones, Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Here's Vucevic, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Picked by Vucevic. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, B.A., I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here's Doncic. The Bulls making their last shot. The three is up. And the Lakers get it back. Hayden with a screen. And here's Reeves outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Hachimura. Inside, stolen by Ayton. Hachimura outside to the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Okoro outside. Vucevic against Ayton. Oh, rejected by Ayton. For three, James. Chicago with a rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Pass to Buzelis. Stolen by Ayton. Fast break. Here we go. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Hachimura. Reeves has got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Giddey passes to Jones. Chicago passing it around. They need this. Vucevic finds Jones. And the bucket is good.
And, you know, for a bigger guy, Vucevic really dishes the ball well out there. He's a terrific passer and does a nice job recognizing easy scoring chances.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. For 3, James, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Bulls trail by 9. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 5. The 3. The shot won't fall. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Now here's Jones. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Okoro passes to Vucevic. Back to Okoro. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up.
Oh, man, what a punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Okoro. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. There's the 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Now here's Okoro. Fires from 14. Pass to Buzelis. Jones from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
And there's James from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 11 points.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And one Laker fan here tonight, social media superstar Mark Phillips.
Yeah, we've seen him trending with impressions of LeBron, getting his clout up a little bit. You know, he's happy with what he's seen from the team here tonight.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11. Jones, the pass to Giddey. And here is Vucevic. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Giddey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vucevic's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Vucevic, a screen on Reeves. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Now, here is James. Defense is right there. Pass to Aiden. From behind the arc. And LeBron James gets the three. James has got 14 points for the game.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Lakers. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot.
When I look at the Lakers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Buzelis. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Pass to Vucevic. That one falls. Yes. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has got 5.
You know, Vucevic is pretty good, guys, in catch-and-shoot situations. That's not often the case for a guy his size.
Ayton, a screen on Jones. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ayton with the stuff.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Now here's Hachimura. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. The three, James. Offensive rebound. The Bulls trail by 17. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, hard to say too much about the craftiness of Vucevic's game. I mean, oftentimes, because he's so clever and so good at drawing fouls, he just toys with defenders.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Reeves. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
Now here's Hayes. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 17.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Giddey finds Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. Smart against White. Williams a screen on Doncic. And it's Giddey off the drive. It's stolen by Doncic. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian?
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Giddey. Still without a bucket. Nails it from three.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Pass to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Now here's White. Here's Vucevic. Five to shoot. Outside Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. Giddey's got five.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Smart. Back to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic. There's the triple. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Giddey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
So it's Los Angeles now. Chicago making their last shot. Doncic against Giddey. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Ellis grabs the board.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Takes a step back. Here's White. The lead now in single digits.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Doncic passes to Smart. And that time also a missed shot.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. White, the pass to Williams. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. "11 seconds left in the opening quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Marcus Smart. Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Reeves in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Sinks it from distance.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Smith outside. Pass to Herter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Free throw good. Herter. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Reeves. The quick look, no good that time.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Here's White. That one's good for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
LaRavia passes to Reeves. Back to LaRavia. Lets it go from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 3. White looking it over. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Herter's got 6 points in the quarter.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. LaRavia passes to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to LaRavia. From deep, Reeves. Chicago with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Smith outside. Outside Herter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18. Here's Smart. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
White, the pass to Williams. Here's Herter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Herter's got 8 points.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Reeves against White. Hayes with a screen on White. Left side Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Smart nails the triple.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Here's White. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Smart. Williams grabs the board. The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Herter passes to Dosunmu. That gives them the lead.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Los Angeles. Ayton comes in for Vanderbilt, and Doncic has subbed in for LaRavia. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Herter. Giddey's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Jones in for White. On defense, the Bulls. Ayton finds Hayes. Outside Reeves. Now here's Smart. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And here's Reeves outside. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Okoro. He got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Now Ayton. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Outside Reeves. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Okoro passes to Williams. Stolen by Ayton. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. It's Smart on the wing. No good from outside. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Giddey. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Giddey against Reeves. Stolen by Jones. Here's Williams. Reeves with some nice D. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic outside. Smart for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Outside, Williams. Chicago passing it around. Here's Okoro. Okoro, great positioning on the putback. Okoro's got 6.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes, and James is subbed in for Reeves. And a change for the Bulls. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Williams. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. That game will be the third of 5 at home. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Giddey against Smart. Outside Giddey. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Now James. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Clippers.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Smart. Now Vucevic fires the three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Jones. Ayton against Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Here's Jones. And they call an illegal screen here. Our 2K leaderboard showing stats from the real NBA. The best passing teams in the association. Fourth, the Bulls.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Lakers trail by 6. Doncic passes to James. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Buzelis. Hachimura covering. Here's Giddey. No good. Reeves with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Outside Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Ayton. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
You look at the mid-range area of the court, definitely in Vucevic's game, clearly. He's an outstanding shooting center.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic delivers from range.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. BA, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
To the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Hachimura. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Jones. Giddey with a screen on Doncic. Here's Jones from deep. Giddey drains the triple. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Kicks it to Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Chicago Bulls. What's the key for the second half?
Well, you got to take care of the rock, keep your poise, make good decisions, take advantage of all their mistakes.
Can you believe this, Ernie? I agree with Shaq. Turnovers in a close one, that's always big. I think whoever wins the turnover battle is taking the W.
Man, I'm telling you, it is so nice to see you guys agree on something. Looks like somebody decided to turn over a new leaf. You see what I turn over?
Yeah, we get it.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down to 1-2. Right now, they wanted more.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Chicago leading by 6. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Who's Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Okoro. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Buzel is no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
That free throw good from James.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
Both free throws good from James. Bulls leading by 4. Outside Jones. Okoro outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Giddey. Pick by Vucevic. 6 to shoot. And it's Giddey missing. James finds Reeves. Back to James. Doncic outside. Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. The lead is 2. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Reeves. Down low. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Giddey passes to Vucevic. Three-pointer off the mark.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
And here's Doncic outside. Kept alive. Ayton. Again, the lake Lakers score.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Jones feels it out. Vucevic in the post. He's against Ayton. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Boy, you look at Vucevic, and he clearly is a guy that doesn't mind carrying the offensive load. He knows how to get to his spots and hit his shots.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Doncic. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Let's see some of the numbers here for Rui Hachimura.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Giddey's got 18.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
James inside, guarded by Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Reeves finds Ayton. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Giddey. And there's a pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then Sunday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Pass to Doncic. Hachimura outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. Vucevic against Ayton. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Oh, they pick off the pass. Okoro outside. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Pass to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. No problems knocking that one down. Reeves has got 10 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Chicago has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And we have a second to check out who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Pass to Giddey. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Ayton, a screen on Jones. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Doncic has got 10 points.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And it's Giddey off the drive. 3-pointer, Vucevic fires in the triple.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
James deciding where to go with it. Punching it inside, LeBron.
What's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's got 20.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Doncic on the wing. Over Jones. Doncic, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
James outside. To the paint. Here's Reeves. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Chicago passing it around. Down low. This one for 3. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the inside. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Doncic. It's Giddey on the wing. Give him 23. And Chicago again with a bucket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Ayton.
Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Marcus Smart in for Luka Doncic. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Lakers trail by 12. Outside Reeves. It's Smart on the wing. Giddey defends. And finished off by Hayes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Vucevic, and that one drops. Vucevic has got 25 points.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Smart. Pass to LaRavia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Okoro outside. Jones, the pass to Williams. Now Giddey. And Smart over to help. Now here's Williams. Launches a 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got his 4th assist in this one. 1:42 left in the third quarter. Giddey against Smart. Over Giddey. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Smart outside. Tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Smart. Drops in the layup for 2. Giddey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Reeves, the pass to LaRavia. There's a screen. Back to Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. Here's LaRavia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Jones. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for the Bulls. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Marcus Smart, Austin Reeves out there with Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Chalk up 2 there, and the Bulls lead by 19.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Kleber. Over Williams. Kleber's shot is off. Chicago shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. For three, Smith. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Smith. Reeves with a screen on Giddey. For three, Smith. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Giddey. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Reeves, the pass to Smith. Reeves with a screen on Giddey. Inside, Kleba. And the layup is good off the glass.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Smith with a screen on Smith. Smith outside. Three-pointer. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith from deep. Reeves. Chicago with a rebound. Giddey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. White on the wing. Smith with a screen on Kleba. White drives in. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Counted from distance.
It's good.
Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Williams a screen on Reeves. White against Reeves. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Hayes. Reeves up top. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Smith. Who's Ellis is checked in for Chicago. And here are the Bulls now. 22 was their biggest lead. Williams a screen on Smart. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, that play had a nice flow to it, and White hitting his man where he can do something with it.
To the paint. Here's LaRavia. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Outside, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And here's White. Smith with a screen on Smart. White with it. Hayes picks him up. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Giddey. 4-3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They set the pick. Smart passes to Doncic. Over Giddey. Doncic, no good.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Lakers trail by 21. To the inside. White with a steal. Pass to Giddey. And a fast break now for the Bulls.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Bulls leading by 23. Down low. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
Now here's LaRavia. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Josh Giddey.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Boy, he gave them the leadership they needed tonight. They came in off a demoralizing loss, and he picked them right back up. And here's Doncic outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Pass to Okoro. Vucevic in the post. He's against Ayton. Can he keep it going? The Lakers with a rebound. Doncic with it. Hachimura outside. And here's Ayton. Doncic outside. Three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 22. Pass to Buzelis. Chicago passing it around. Outside Giddey. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And stolen by Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Hachimura. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's Giddey missing. Lakers trail by 20. To the middle. Here's James. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Pass to Vucevic. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James against Jones. That one's good from James on the assist by Doncic. 24 points for LeBron James.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Jones. Now Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. Ayton against Vucevic. Rebounded by Ayton.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Ayton, the screen on Giddey. Reeves fires. Ayton. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you. Here's Jones. Okoro on the wing. Check by James. Jones. And again, another missed shot. Lakers trail by 14. Now James. Here's Doncic. He launches. Doncic. Three ball from the corner is good.
We usually see Doncic operating in the middle of the floor, not in the corner, but he's a gifted scorer wherever he happens to shoot it from.
Now Vucevic. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Now Hachimura. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Bulls leading by 9. Jones sets a screen. Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, the shot misses. Outside Hachimura. James inside, defended by Jones. Hachimura. It's good from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oh, he jammed it.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
James. Oh, he can't get the layup.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic fires. The free ball is down.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Jones outside. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, he misses the layup.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Four-point game, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
The Lakers call timeout. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Here's James. Hachimura. The triple drops.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he's unable to get the second one. This one belongs.